Hello, welcome to the weather update today. It's 10:30, July 7th, and we started off with clouds, and then later in the afternoon, after 2, 3 o'clock, we cleared out. We'll run the satellite loop one more time, so you'll see we started off with clouds. There you go, clouds, and there were showers over Jersey, but then as we got to it later in the afternoon, look at that, the clouds dissipated, and we actually had some nice skies in the afternoon. And you can see all those thunderstorms kind of blossoming up to the south there over Virginia. Clearly see them over there. But really nice skies today, and so it will look like you did do a little walk at Massapequa Preserve, checking out both lakes. Very nice. And it was cool, but a little humidity around. And then there's the sky toward the evening. It was pretty. As we got towards sunset, you can see some more of the mid-level and high-level clouds there coming in. But all in all, very nice late afternoon hours today. Looking at the current temperatures across the area, you can see all these heat advisories there for the deep south there. And I see some scattered thunderstorm warnings. There's a few in flash flood warnings there in North Carolina where those storms are hitting. But let's go and look at our current conditions outside right now. And yeah, it's 70 out there, so it's cool, except in the alley where it's warmer than that. 76 in the alley, but 70 at Farmingdale with a dew point of 63. Pretty nice evening out. Looking at the conditions at Farmingdale today, you will see that we did get up to the low 80s here, and you can see it was cloudy. And actually, they have it clearing out at 12:30. This may not quite be correct because there was probably high-level clouds in there. We can look at the other. I think we'll use islip instead. Farmingdale, whatever it is, doesn't want to pick up on low-level clouds. I noticed, like when I use their sky observations. So let's go to islip. You'll see. Yeah, this is a little more accurate. Okay, so you can see overcast. Then around 2 o'clock, it went to clear. So right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it went to clear with some scattered clouds. There wound up being a very nice afternoon. Dew points a little bit moderate levels of humidity, but nothing terrible out there. I was not expecting to clear out like that. So quickly. Could have been in the pines, but I didn't do it because I wasn't expecting it to clear out like that. But we did actually clear it out. So let's look at what our highs were today across the area. Waiting for them to pop up on the screen here, and you'll see 80s, low 80s across Long Island. Cooler in Jersey and Toms River because they had the clouds and showers. Around. They actually had some showers. We'll look at the precipitation amounts as well. So if we go to precipitation, I'll change this from like 2 a.m. You'll see they probably had some rain. Oh, yeah, look at this. Quite a bit of rain, too, actually fell in New Jersey. So this is very good news for their Pine Barrens. They actually wound up getting a number of showers and thunderstorms at 1.17, right over where it was needed where those wildfires were, right around Wharton State Forest and Brendan Burn. That's exactly where they needed the rain. So it did fall where it was needed, but we were dry here on Long Island. But at least New Jersey finally got some rain. It was much needed for them because they've been kind of dry for a while. Now we're going to be a little dry too because tomorrow's front that comes through it looks like it's not really going to bring a whole lot of rain with it. So you'll see this high build down, slow moving front finally gets shoved to the south here by Sunday, and we should be mostly sunny by then. You can see there's a low pressure along that front there, but that will keep us in a northeast flow, which is a cool wind direction for us. So let's go to the HRRR now, and we'll look at the 0Z HRRR and look at our precipitation forecast, and you'll see just very widely scattered activity. It looks like it's bringing a little bit of rain in early Saturday morning, and again, much of that stays to the south. But other than that, for the most part Saturday, that rain stays to the south again. So we got a similar setup with that low to the south there on Saturday. So it was very interesting what happened with that subsidence. We saw that on the RGEM, that it was hinting that something was going to happen there with those clearing skies. I wasn't expecting that. So let's look at the dew point and wind flow now. And you'll see here, dew points are going to stay. It's going to stay moderate levels of humidity. So we start off with an east wind, then it's going to be mostly east wind tomorrow, and becoming kind of onshore toward later in the day. You'll see that humidity there, and that's the dividing line with this front. So you can see the dry air slowly sinking in here on Saturday, but it really takes a long time, and it really, even by later Saturday, it's still not in yet. We're still having an onshore flow. If we look at the actual air temperatures, though, you will see here as we get into tomorrow, it will be warmer. Tomorrow could be a little warmer if you're in Jersey, probably near 90, but for Long Island, we'll probably be in the low to mid 80s. And then as you get into Saturday, you can see where the sun is going to be out. So Jersey is probably going to be dealing with the showers and clouds, but Long Island is actually in the 80s, so we'll be in the low to mid 80s again for that. So let's go to the GFS now, and we'll take a look at this front here on the GFS. Let's put this down back to the dew point level. So kind of show the front. GFS is a little more similar. So the front kind of hangs up a little bit on Saturday, but then we finally get it through on Sunday. You can still see a bit of an onshore flow. We're not really going to get into the really dry air, it looks like. It stays just to the north of us. But it will be comfortable enough. So see the dew points in the 50s. So we'll have some nice weather there. And there's Monday, July 11th. That's as far as I'm going to go in this weather update. I guess we'll go now to the sky. So again, not really showing much as far as the rain goes. We'll go just look at the temperatures here on the GFS as well. So you take a look at Saturday. You can see where the sun's going to be out, where it's going to be raining. And then Sunday, we're a little cooler. With that onshore flow, temperatures will be cooler, I think. Sunday is just in the low 80s, but a little warmer on Monday with that south to southwest flow. So let's now go and look at the skies on the next thing here. And again, this clearing was unexpected. It only showed up on one model, which was the RGEM. So this is the GFS. I don't want to look at this. This GFS is such slow resolution. You can't even make anything out. So clear, mostly clear skies, some scattered clouds. Tomorrow we'll probably see more in the way of high clouds and low clouds. And I mean, not so much low clouds, but high and mid-level clouds. Maybe a few breaks here and there. Then you'll see the sun tomorrow. And then here comes the front, and it just sinks slowly through. See, Saturday was still kind of stuck in the clouds, but maybe toward the end of the day we'll clear it out. Sunday should be the mostly sunny day. Sunday should be the really nice day, according to the RGEM here. All right, with mostly clear skies. And then as we get toward Monday, you may have to deal with some more cirrus maybe. But that's as far as that RGEM model goes. The other model we can look at is the FE3, which is the GFS. This would be the 12Z run of it here for tomorrow. And you can see more clouds for tomorrow, but there'll be some sun in them. But for Saturday, you'll see that front, it's just going to be clear to the north, and then it's going to be a struggle to get this front to push to the south. It will, but it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. But as far as precipitation goes, and again, we will show the precipitation on this outlook as well on the GFS. You can see it's very scattered here for tomorrow. Very scattered, and no organized severe weather at all. And again, it looks like it keeps most of it off to the south here. Again, we barely get anything here. So originally we looked like we were going to get some thunderstorms. It doesn't look like it. So we're in a dry pattern now on Long Island. We haven't had that much rain at all, which is kind of interesting. And that could be an issue if this continues for wildfire threats if we don't see that. But again, if we look at the long range, I think there's some unsettled weather next week. But I'm not going to bring it up in this weather update. Maybe tomorrow we'll go over it. Last thing I want to go look at here are, actually I want to go back to this. And we're going to go to our station plot, and I just want to see what the water temperatures are out there. So this buoy here is reporting a water temperature of 72 degrees. That seems warmer than normal. So I think we're starting to see those elevated water temperatures here. Let's see. This one have a water temperature? No, it is not reporting a water temperature here, this buoy here, unfortunately. Let's see if it's giving us... No, it is not giving us any water temperature readings, unfortunately. So this buoy does not do that. Some of the buoys do, some of them don't. So that's a little annoying. There's another buoy way out here. That gives us a sea surface temperature of 72. But I think that's a little bit above normal. So the best thing to do is to go to earthnullschool.net and look at our sea surface temperatures here. Because it seems like we are getting a lot of humidity when that wind comes in off the ocean. And I'm wondering if that has to do with elevated water temperatures. So let's go and look at the sea surface temperature anomaly. Well, there you go. We're above normal. You could see some above normal water over here. 2.9 Celsius. If I pull this out a little bit, kind of show it to you here. Hopefully you can see that there. 2.9 Celsius or 5.3 degrees above normal in that spot there. If we go directly offshore, we have a 2-degree anomaly. It's not too much. All right. Now the actual temperature is being reported at 68. So we have water temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s offshore, which is a little bit a little bit above normal for this time of the year. And that is going to mean that when that wind shifts to the onshore direction, that you will wind up getting more humidity. And you really, in order to get those low dew points, you got to really have a wind from the north is the best bet. And again, it's going to be hard to get those lower dew points in. We can look at a few other models here. Icon. And I don't think this gives us, no, this doesn't give us dew points, so that's why I don't use it. And there is the European. But I don't think this gives dew point either. It does not. It does not, no. It definitely does not. But this is the European. It has that low a lot closer to us. But you can see that low off to the south there. But it does get pushed to the south on Sunday. And this doesn't give sky conditions either for this. So it's, you know, if you want to really see what's going to happen with the dew points, you really don't have too many miles to choose from because it's outside of the short range right now. So we'll have a better idea on what it's going to be on the weekend tomorrow night, but I think that's going to wrap up this weather update here again. So nice evening out there. Dew points again. Oh, that was clicked the wrong thing there. I'll just put the dew points on the screen again. And you can see dew points generally in the mid-60s. So a little bit of humidity out there, moderate levels of humidity. But all in all, it really turned out to be a very nice afternoon. Nicer than I expected for sure. It's too bad I wasn't really where I wanted to be, but I wasn't forecasting it, and you know all the other stuff I got to go through, which I'm going to be talking about in another video later tonight. So you want to stay tuned to that. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching.